Hey everybody, Matt with Everyday MTB here, and I'm out at Peach Valley today, and spring has finally sprung. We actually have some relatively decent temperatures, and so I'm going to be doing a quick ride review today of actually what I'm riding right here. It's a Cotapaxi hoodie. So let's get on the bikes, and we'll talk a little more about it. So the Peach Valley Trail System, to really get into anything interesting, you gotta earn it. You gotta climb up jeep roads to get up into the interesting stuff. So that's what we'll be doing here first. All right, so as you might notice, I'm not wearing that coat I showed you earlier right now because I've just been climbing up from all the way down there somewhere. So this coat, the reason I got it is because, well, there's kind of a saying in Colorado that if you don't like the weather, wait half an hour and it'll be different. So where I live out here, we have really fast changing weather conditions, especially when you get up into the high country. So I found that I was riding with a full rain jacket, like a Patagonia Torrent shell, something like that, that I really had to carry pretty much a full backpack for if I wanted to ride with it. And if I wasn't riding with it, I was risking getting stuck out in the rain or cold, that kind of thing, without a protective layer, which can actually be dangerous out here. So what I needed was something smaller, something that would fit in a hip pack. And that's when I came across this Cotapaxi zip-up wind shell. Now they refer to it as a wind shell, but it does have a DWR coating, so it will protect you from moisture somewhat. Now it's not as fancy as a full-blown raincoat, and it's not going to provide as good a protection as a full-blown raincoat, but this is what it does for you. There it is. So you can see if I bunch this down into my fist, that's how small it is, which is pretty awesome to have a full shell that is going to protect you from the elements, that will fit into something like this, into a hip pack. Now, just to show how it comes open, there's a little bit of Velcro right here. And this is an interior pocket that the jacket stuffs into. And you just pull it out like that. And there you go, you got your shell. It's super lightweight, and it looks decent too, so it doesn't look totally geeky. And here, let me put it on quick. So here we go, here it is on. So you can see it's pretty tight fitting. It's got room, like I can layer underneath it, but it's not super bulky, and it's super lightweight, so you don't feel constricted in your movement at all. The hood is nice and big, so as you can see here, it fits over my helmet nicely, and I still get good visibility. It rotates with my helmet nicely, and if it is really cold, like I was out the other night as the sun was going down, and it was getting down to like below freezing, and this was the only jacket I had along, I just put this on, put this up like this, could still see fine while I was riding, but it gave me a ton of insulation, and you kind of breathe back into your shell here, which helps you stay warm. Some other features that you get is you get two pockets, one on each side, and this is zip up. And then you also have, this is the interior pocket right here that the pack stuffs into. And so this one has a Velcro closure for maybe a little bit more security. These outer pockets are just free, so they aren't really going to be ideal for storing things in while you're riding, because stuff could just fly out. So, but they are going to be good for keeping your hands a little bit warmer if you're just chilling out somewhere, trying to stay dry, that kind of thing. Another thing that it has is it has elastic around the bottom here. And so it fits over my hip pack here. And so that actually provides rain protection for my hip pack as well, which is kind of handy. And it packs down, fits in my hip pack, which is really like the key thing, that I'm going to always bring this with me. Whereas a heavier shell, I might leave at home and then get caught in a hailstorm, get caught in a thunderstorm, get caught in a snowstorm, and not have a shell with me. So this thing I'm anticipating will really save my butt. You know, I had an instance this last summer when I was out riding up in the San Juans with my family actually, and a hailstorm came out of nowhere. And thankfully I had a backpack full of rain shells that we all threw on quick. I was missing one rain shell out of the whole family's set of rain shells. So I went without a rain shell and felt what it was like to go without a rain shell. And my entire family stayed warm in those shells, and we were able to make it out safely. And quite honestly, like, it could be very dangerous depending on where you are. Thankfully, we were near a road and we could hitchhike back on and get out of the storm, but it can be dangerous. And so something like this can really save your butt. So yeah, let's go ride some more. So one question you always kind of ask with a rain shell or wind shell like this is, how well does it breathe? And you know, I've seen some tests with like blowing air or pouring water through stuff and that kind of thing, but I find it always really hard to tell how good something is breathing, just because if you're comparing one thing to another, your conditions are always variable, very variable. You know, how humid is it? All kinds of stuff like that. So I would say this probably isn't the most breathable jacket ever, but it's packable, so you can wear it when you need it, and when you don't, you aren't stuck wearing it and sweating to death. You can just take it off. So to me, that's a better solution, really, is having something super packable. I got sketchy there for a second. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this quick ride review of the Cotapaxi wind shell. And if you're interested in checking one out, check out the links down below for written review and links out to where you can find them, that kind of thing. So like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Check out everydaymtv.com. See you next time.